These names are now household names in Nigeria. They are business names used to transfer money from diaspora back to Nigeria. Lemfi, Remitly, Sendwave, Taptap Send, Western Union, and all those applications that are used to send money back to Nigeria. Now, something is cooking, something is brewing. It is said that very soon, news has it that President Trump's new bill may slash Nigeria's 21 billion annual remittance back to Nigeria. Everybody knows that the foreign exchange that is sent from Nigerians all over the world, in UK, in US, in Canada, Australia, Ireland, France, all over, that's what accounts for a lot of our foreign exchange, a very significant part of our foreign exchange income. But concerning the United States, something is going to shift very soon if the bill that President Trump is proposing is implemented. It's not even just a proposal, it's part of a very big plan that he has, concerning the financial structure of America. It is called the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, which is a legislation that the president is passing through the U.S. House of Representatives. Welcome to If You Ask Jimmy. Guys, things are going to change very soon. Many people at home depend on monies sent to them by their family abroad. But here we are talking just about the United States of America. And the remittances from America, that is the money being sent home from by Nigerians that are living in America, it might suffer a dip very, very soon. If the bill that Donald Trump, is passed by the legislature in America here, it will apply to all international money transfers made by all the individuals who are in America that are not United States citizens. Can you see that clause? Please understand. Individuals who are not United States citizens. It's going to affect green card holders and temporary visa recipients. There's going to be a tax that will be deducted at the point of transaction by the banks and the remittance platforms that I just told you about. There are a lot of them, but I can remember like a few, like 5 now, like Remitly, like Taptap Send, like Sendwave, like what is it called right now, Lemfi, even Western Union and all those apps. Because the government in America wants to start taxing that money you are sending home by 3.5%. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly press the subscribe button. Help to support my channel. Let's grow this channel together. Also, like this video so that I can bring you more information like this as they break. And also, please share this video to everyone in diaspora that both in America and in other places, and those who are also in Nigeria, because a lot of us, it's symbiotic. Americans send, Nigeria receive. You get what I'm saying? The way the tax is being proposed, it is said that there will be no exemption to this tax, right? The exemption threshold is what I want to say, that even the smallest transfers will be affected. And what that means is that it's going to significantly affect the behavior of people that are sending money from America to Nigeria. Please remember, this is America. This is from only the United States. The way the bill is structured now, if somebody is an American citizen, even though he's a Nigerian, if he's sending money, it may not attract fees. But anyone who is not a citizen of the United States and you come from another country, or how am I going to put it right now? If an immigrant has not yet become a citizen, they are going to tax every money that you send back to Nigeria. And we know that Nigeria is one of the top recipients of remittances globally. In fact, in 2024, the Central Bank of Nigeria said that 20.93 billion, that is $21 billion, was the amount that was sent by diasporans from all over the world back into Nigeria. And it has been increasing from year to year. Nigeria is one of the top 10 countries that has been making remittances back home. People from China, from Mexico, from India, from Philippines, and some other part of Africa, they do it. But Nigeria is the highest in Africa. Okay, this 3.5% levy is going to cost Nigerians as much as 215 million annually in lost remittance value. That is, this money should have gotten from America to the hands of people back home. Now, right now, from the United States alone, I told you that 21 billion is the amount that Nigerians send back from all over the world. America alone carries 6 billion out of that money. 6 billion American dollars. 6 billion American dollars. Yes. And $1 billion will be equal to 1.5 trillion naira, right? Because the rate is, let's say, 1,500 naira to a dollar. So once you multiply, that is 1,500 billion dollars. Naira is equal to $1 billion. So it's going to be 1.5 trillion. And if you multiply that by 6, 1.5 by 6 is 9 billion. That would be 9 trillion. That's a lot of money. So what this means is that if this law is enforced, how many Nigerians in America have American citizenship? Only a very few percentage of them. A lot of people are still struggling with survival. They are still struggling on how to get their papers, to even get work permit. It's a very big deal for a lot of Nigerians. So if the majority of Nigerians now are taxed for sending money home, number one, the amount of money that will get to Nigeria from their hands is going to reduce. Number two is that somehow people who are trying to avoid extra costs, they will be going through some other channels, maybe sending cash, maybe because there's a cash limit that people can carry. I mean, you're allowed to carry a particular amount when you are traveling. You cannot just take with you cash beyond a particular threshold. Maybe people will be sending money through others, and that one has really failed a lot of people in the past, where people will send money and it won't even get to those people that they sent it to. So these apps have been very convenient. These apps are not free. Some of them, they will show that they are charging. Some of them would say you are sending free. There's no free meal. There's nobody sending money for any other person free. The only thing is that they have incorporated it in the amount that they are going to give to the recipient over there in Nigeria. So the way it is right now, people might also be looking, that is, if this law is implemented, though, they might be looking for backdoor in order to get their money across the border, which might also mean translates to what is called money laundering at some levels. But you see, it's something that should concern a lot of Nigerians, right? Because we don't have too many naturalized citizens of Nigeria who are Americans here. Even permanent residents, we don't really have, them as much. The people who are not documented, they are more than the people who are documented. And imagine, those who have documents, a lot of them stop at the green card level. So even this law it is said that this law will affect green card holders. It can force a lot of, migrants to send less money home, and also, maybe they'll be using some cross-border way or informal channels to transfer some of this money. Definitely, this development is not going to be a nice experience for Nigerians, because Nigerian government is looking for ways to stabilize the foreign exchange market, and then these remittances serve as a major source of foreign exchange, foreign currency inflows, dollar inflows especially, into Nigeria. it's the kind of financial lifeline. And think about it. If people are working here in America, definitely, except those who are living here permanently, they are not going to leave their money back here. As long as they are allowed to work legit, they also should be allowed to take their money with them legitimately or transfer it electronically legitimately. But with this kind of charges, 3.5% is a very huge tax, right? And all this settlement system, all the payment platforms have made life easier, for people. And this kind of law is going to be like a setback for a lot of Nigerians who have been able to use these platforms to at least remit funds to their family and support people back home. Because to tell you the truth, people at home are doing a lot, but a lot of people in Nigeria depend on diaspora remittances. They depend on the money that people from here send to them, not just America, all over the world. There are a lot of businesses that are being funded from here. Look at the real estate market, look at the property market in Nigeria, all the property prices that are going up in Lagos and some other parts. It's mostly diasporans that are fueling some of those businesses, that are fueling some of those real estate, and they are also putting their hands in one thing or the other: agriculture and businesses, buying and selling, merchandising, boutiques, hotels, different kind of things, Airbnbs. People are investing in a lot of things right from here. And there is no categorization that whether you are sending the money for consumption or you are just sending it for whatever reasons, because some of those platforms will ask you, what is the purpose for sending this money? And you have to explain, you have to pick an option. They are not exempting anyone other than the citizens. And how is it going to be? The effect is definitely going to impact Nigerian senders and in America and Nigerian receivers back home. Let's hope that this bill will not be passed or implemented at the level that it is going into the legislature. I hope they will be able to say no, leave them alone, let them continue returning their legally earned monies without any charges. This 3.5%, we don't even pay it in America, and if somebody now has to pay it, sending money is going to be a problem. Mind you, we also have investors in Nigeria. I don't know what they're going to do about that. Okay, because people will be looking at, there are people who are investors, there are people who are doing Nigerian businesses here as well. So will it be a matter of leaving their funds behind or leaving everything in the system just because they can't use it to also do some things back home? Right. These remittances, they are not government income. These are income that are going into, or is it incomes right now? Is there a program for incomes? This money goes straight into the hand of people. Even people that have things to do or have needs, they would call people in America and other parts of the world. But this is America we are talking about, and simply send me money. How much are you going to send now that somebody will be removing 3.5% on it? I just hope that something is done, and I hope it's not going to bring tougher times to Nigerian households that are depending on remittances from America. This 3.5% is not what's going is not what's going to give the American, system that money they need or the breakthrough. We don't want something that will impact the already bad situation at home. People are trying here out of their hard-earned money, trying to support people back home, and everything should be done to encourage them, and nothing should be done to discourage them. U.S. government, they need revenue. They want to increase revenue. You know what this guy Elon Musk has been doing with Doge, though even he resigned just this week. But the important thing is that we just need to hope that these remittances will not be regulated to the point. They are already regulated to the point that people will now be paying 3.5%. It's a threat to the existing volume of support that people send back home. We hope that this regulatory radar will not be set in motion and our people will be allowed to get their money in full. Thank you for watching. What's your opinion on this? What do you think? Please share your comments with me, in your opinion with me in the comment section. Let me know your view. Will this impact Nigerian senders from America negatively, or is it the people back home that's going to impact negatively? Is it our government? Is it our financial system? How is it going to be if the American government goes ahead and pass this law and implement it for non-citizens of the US who are from Nigeria, or diaspora? Let me know in the comment section, and please press the subscribe button, like this video. Thank you for subscribing, and please, again, thank you. Please support my channel. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bye.